outside lane. Look at Gordon and Trevor Payne up the middle.
Jeff Gordon was on the gas, ready to go.
Matt Kenseth has been separated from David Reagan.
I think Matt's wanting to be able to help the 21 maybe right now. Leave Jeff Gordon hung out right here.
There it is. Goodbye 24. And the 56 and double zero. Truex and Ruben. Mentioned that earlier to keep an eye on.
What a lead that Jeff Burton and Clint Warrior have made right here. It'll be tough to run them down.
Jeff Gordon just a roadblock right there.
What happened to Stewart and Menard on that restart? Michael Waltrip looking for a partner. White flag. Down to the final lap. Can anybody run up and catch Burton and Boyer? They've got some ground to make up if they're going to do it. Shuffling around in this pack.
The last 12 races here have been decided on the last lap.
Dave Blaney first to break from the traffic with Brad Keselowski. Here come Brian Vickers and Casey Kane. Whole knot of cars behind him. But Jeff Burton is the last victory. This far clear of the pack. Does Boyer pull out and try and win?
There's a chance that Boyer might try to pull out and win when they get to the trial.
Here he goes.
Here he goes. Does the pack have a chance to run him down? Side by side in contact. The pack is not going to catch him.
Burton still got a shot.
Clint Boyer gets the win.
I don't know who won that. Good job, Clint.
Half and a half to go. Stewart still in 15th.
One more time around.
Joel Edmonds, the spotter for the 16 car. Mark goes to the bottom, picking up the throttle. Got a pretty good run. He's there, right beside him.
Last lap of the season. Teammates Mark Martin and Greg Biffle fighting for the lead while Tony Stewart tries to hang on to his position to clinch the championship.
This is going to be good off the 2. This has been Biffle's sweet spot off the second corner. Mark's there. He's there. And I think Mark's been better in 4. Looks that way. See if he can hold up. Boy, Biffle drove in deep. Will it stick? Oh, he's sliding up the track.
Out of 4, they come to the line. Wow! Greg Biffle wins the race.
Can Casey Kane hold him off for one more lap?
I think, like you said, that 14 and that 2, if they could possibly get hooked up here, and here comes Matt Kenseth. Help is on the way, Smoke, if you just hang on to her.
And all Casey Kane and that 9 can do is just try to work him back and forth between him. I think the low place is where he needs to be, as long as they don't get the run on the high side.
Looking back from the leader, Casey Kane.
Here comes 14 on the outside.
And he's going to get a shot from Montoya. Watch him through 3 and 4 on the high side here.
That's all it took right there, just that extra little boost.
That 2 Chevys hooked up.
Here we come.
Slingshotted Tony Stewart right alongside Casey Kane.
Looks like the first race, the man on the inside won the first one. Let's see what happens here.
All right, who's going to make the Daytona 500?
I believe Stewart. Now Kane's fighting back. It's Kane, I believe.
Casey Kane. Get there. Where are you going to go?
Look at the run. Truex is getting the 56 with the push from Kyle Busch in the 18. White flag this time.
Can Montoya and Hamlin do the 2x2 tango, or will Harvick shove McMurray to victory lane? White flag in the wind. 1 lap to go.
ECR engines at the front of the field working together and looking good.
The big question, both those guys, they have to be on fumes as far as fuel, the 1 and the 29.
I don't like that. It's a little bit nervous getting a big lead. You got to be careful. These guys 2 by 2 behind them, it might work.
Staying to the inside, the 2 leaders have no drafting help, but they are scooting away from the pack. 3 corners to go.
Now Harvick, he'll keep pushing him, and he'll get over here to the travel, try to make the slingshot on him.
As soon as he knows that he doesn't have to worry about that 3rd place car of Montoya, he probably will try to make a move, although I don't know if it'll do him any good or not.
Last chance through the trial.
Here he comes.
Labonte has the good run here in the quad oval. He took a look to the inside. Couldn't make the move. He'll head for the top side of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2, but Dale Earnhardt maintains the lead down the backstretch for the final time. Labonte right on the rear spoiler.
And Earnhardt goes in high. That's going to leave some room for Labonte on the bottom.
Here comes Labonte making a charge. They come toward the line. Who will it be? It is going to be.
I don't know. I believe it's going to look like Earnhardt just by a little bit.
That was one of the closest finishes in the history of NASCAR.
White flag this time. 1 to go, boys.
All right, somebody's got to go different. Can't all go the same way. Kenseth went low in 1. Changes lanes. Here comes Kane on the outside.
Just can't quite man it right there off of turn 2.
McMurray almost hit the wall exiting 2 and drops back.
Yeah, he lost a lot of ground right there. Last time through 3 and 4, though. Here they Kane comes to the bottom. Kane comes to the bottom. He gets the run. He's got a good run on him.
Side by side to the line. Kenseth.
Told you the Moco finish.
Matt Kenseth wins the Subway 400.
He has 1 lap to see if he can get the job done. The white comes out. Ernie Irvan leads the last lap. Let's see if Jimmy Spencer can get the job done here on the final circuit of this event. He heads up high on the racetrack once again with a lot of momentum build up.
Yep, he's making Ernie protect that low side of the racetrack. He's going to have some momentum when he comes off this turn ball. He's going to have enough to move up the side of him, I believe.
And he makes a move to the inside at the halfway point down the backstretch, and he gets the lead. Or at least he gets an advantage on Earnhardt. They touch coming down the backstretch.
That's Ernie. Earnhardt side by side. Here they come for the checkered flag. Who's the lead?
Will it be Ernie Irvan on top or Jimmy Spencer on the low side? Off of corner number 4. Here they come. It's going to be a drag race to the checkered flag. Jimmy Spencer wins it. Whoa, baby. How about that?
Gets a good run there in the middle of 3 and 4. They'll be coming for the white flag right here. 1 lap to go.
The Childress team trying to go to victory lane for the 2nd year in a row in this race.
We had a photo finish here last race. We're getting ready for another one, folks. Get up off your seats. Here they go.
For 2 in a row, trying to set him up.
Gordon's going to make the big move on the inside when they get down here to turn 3. Slow car might be in the way. Here he comes. He's going to drive it to the bottom.
Oh, Harvick's leaving a lot of bottom open.
This slow car's going to be in the way. Just like a year ago, he's going to get him, though. He's going to get him. Gordon got loose. It's Harvick. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches.
White flag. That's all he needed to see, Larry. He's on the pole for the 500. Get out of town.
I think you're right. I think he felt like it might get a little crazy here on this last lap, and Mark's usually pretty right.
This is going to be a crowded house. Here comes Harvick. Right up the back bumper of Jimmy Johnson.
And there goes Kyle Busch in the 18 car. Jumped to the high side. He gets blocked. He goes back to the bottom.
Jimmy Johnson doing what a whale of a job he's doing on those tires. Stayed out.
I think Boyer pushed Harvick right by him on the outside through 3 and 4.
Teammates. 2 Chevys helping each other.
Hey, have you ever seen this movie before?
Here comes Harvick.
Don't count Jimmy Johnson
Jimmy
out.
Johnson's fighting back.
Here they
It's not over yet.
Check
Who
drag
is it?
race in the air. Jimmy Johnson. Johnson got it.
I mean,
by inch.
6/1000ths of a second.
Here comes Jarrett down on the inside. White flag coming out this lap. There's Kyle Petty up there. He's the strongest guy in that bunch. Looks like there's a chance to run over Earnhardt. And there he goes to the inside.
Final lap. Kyle drops to the bottom. Irvan goes up on top. Kyle pushes it hard.
I guarantee Irvan's going to go 3 wide to the bottom with Jarrett. There's that bottom lane open for him.
All right, this is the run for the money. Last lap. Irvan there on the inside. Earnhardt on the outside. Kyle looks him over.
Who's going to help this? Which one does Kyle Petty get behind? Whoever he gets behind's got a shot to win this race. And there comes the 6. He's going to enter into it. Mark with a good, solid run. He might be able to dip under both of them, or all 3 of them.
About 5 seconds to pay dirt. Here they come. Irvin on the inside.
A shortcut on the inside is going to be of some help.
As they come to the line, dead even.
I don't know. I think somebody three. I think Earnhardt won the race. It was awfully close.
White flag.
Look at that. That 5-car is strong, man.
Not only is he strong, I'm telling you, he is ready to hit that thing too. He's going to be in the gas all the way. I don't care how sideways this thing gets.
Last lap.
And he needs to be, because if they wreck right now, he's got to be the first guy across that loop.
Kyle Busch now has his brother Kurt behind him.
The one thing is Kyle Busch has the inside, and because of where the start-finish line here is, at this place, the inside line is the line if you can maintain it coming out of turn 4.
Will Edwards,
man, I'll tell you what.
Will Edwards help his teammate, or will he make a move for the win?
I don't know if he'll be able to make the move for the win.
Kyle Busch is the guy right here. He's your winner.
He's going to have the momentum, and he's going to get to the line.
Coming to the checkers.
Oh, wow. That was close. I don't know.
Waiting for scoring.
I think the 26 got him.
It says 26 on the monitor.
Wow.
Great. My God.
I'll give it to him.
Gordon and Bain back at 9th and 10th. White flag. Jeff Burton.
I guarantee you, Wild thing in that 18 car, he's not going to be content to run 4th in this race.
This will not be the way they finish.
2 Chevys, 2 Toyotas, 2 Dodges, 2 Toyotas, a Chevy and a Toyota. But on point, Jeff Burton trying for his first Daytona Speed Week's checkered flag. Clint Boyer locked on to him.
I know Michael and Kyle would like to pull out, but they're afraid to.
2 wide behind them with Brian Keselowski in 5th.
They're going to take a look here, Michael and Kyle. Here they come. They've got to run, but they're going to
crash.
Oh, no.
Trevor Bain is in it along with David Reagan. And Burton will win it over Boyer.
5/1000ths of a second.
3 wide right in the middle of that pack. And it's going to be the bell lap. This will be the white flag. 1 lap to go. 14 transfer spots available. 18 cars in the draft.
Right now, Mike Skinner's using the throttle pedal, the steering wheel, but most importantly, the rear view mirror.
I can't even talk about it.
4 wide. 5 wide.
And they made it.
Dave Blaney almost took out half the field coming from the apron up onto the racetrack there.
If they told me they could have made that turn, I'd have said there ain't no way.
They were 5 wide.
And 2 of them were on the apron.
Skinner blocking. Junior.
Oh, gee. Uh-oh, boys.
They're going to run out of racetrack.
Got to give him some room, Mike.
Earnhardt Jr. muscled his way to the front. They're lining up for a run behind him. Here comes Jeff Burton. This is it.
They all make it back without wrecking him. Surprise me, boys.
2 by 2. Earnhardt on the bottom. Skinner up top to squeeze him down. Photo finish.
I will not try to call that. We was looking right down on him.
Mike Skinner just back from his honeymoon.
Here they come. Want to be on the outside, right?
Just a little.
Look back here. We still got another one back here. That's just as close.
That's Rusty and Ward.
There's another one.
There's another one. How about Kyle Petty?
They'll be coming to the white flag this time. Ricky Craven's not going to give up either. Come on, Ricky. He gets that run on the high side right there. Kurt Busch, come on, baby. With his race car. Here he comes. Here we go again. He's going to wait on this. He's going to put the crossover on it. He realized that wasn't a good move that last time. White flag. Here he goes. He's going to try to slide under him here. Come on, baby. And Blaney's coming. Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Half a lap to go. Nah, they're driving good. Come on, baby. You can do it on this end of the speedway. Come off the board and get up alongside of him. Half a mile to go.
Darrell, if instead of Busch coming down into Craven, if he stays straight, does he beat Craven?
I don't think he had any choice, Mike, because Craven came off the bottom and really slammed into him. I think they got hooked together and couldn't get apart.
Look at Craven in there. Look at him fighting that steering wheel.
Yeah, it's a good thing that Pontiac's got the kick out on the nose.
Yeah, that was the difference.
But he wouldn't have won.
Look at how close this finish is. Right there. Wow.
White flag this time.
Those have been the two best cars right there most of this race. They're just now showing it.
The bell lap, and the man who started up front leads it, Jeff Gordon.
But here comes the next two pair. These two cats right here, they may have timed it out too. Let's see what happens down the back.
Now they will get a draft off Mark Martin. And here's the slingshot to the outside.
Stay together. That's what they're saying. Stay together. Push, push, push. Well, get tight down here in turn 3.
Don't forget Jimmy Johnson and Dale Jr., 5th and 6th. They are there. Which group will they go with? And will it help the Childress cars, or will it help Jeff Gordon to victory lane?
All bets are off. They get to the middle of the tri-oval.
Watch out, down low.
Way
Good
down
run.
comes Johnson.
Good run.
He's got room. They're 3 wide. 3 by 3 to the line.
Johnson.
Maybe Jimmy Johnson.
Watch this.
Jeff Gordon watching Boyer, seeing if he can beat Boyer. Left just enough room on the inside for Johnson and Earnhardt. Right there in the tri-oval, it's Boyer's race.
Yeah, it looks like Boyer's pulling ahead, but then all of a sudden they hit that air, that wall of air. There comes that 48.
But Darrell, the start-finish line here is 1,000 feet further. And look how close it is, 4 wide at the wire.
That is just a beautiful thing right there. 2, 4, 6, 8 cars.
So close, we can hardly capture it with our stop-motion camera. There's a look at it, and there is the margin.